Easter.
Happy Easter.
So we're gonna take a break from Florida trips. We're heading up to our camper to get it ready for what, Michelle?
I don't know. Camping.
Maybe. Oh, there's a red light. I gotta drive.
You jumped out of my dreams, pretty eyes so wise and pristine. I couldn't ask for more than the day you came to my door. Open eyes cause I couldn't believe that you were right in front of me. Feeling pushed right through my heart, fireworks lit right from the start. Got me on cloud nine.
Okay, we are here. Time to get this ready for the season. That's great. Someone's shooting over there. So what I need to do today is hook up some electronics that have been messed with. The camper was at a repair shop to get the refrigerator repaired, which is still not done, but they started taking all kind of electronics apart that had nothing to do with the problem. So I've got to rehook up the surge guard. Yeah, fun, which means I got to take all this stuff out.
Had it for 3 months. Didn't fix it.
3 months.
Made more of a mess.
Yeah.
Used all our propane.
Yep.
Killed the battery.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Not fun. All right, I got all the stuff out of here. I got the board off that kind of hides all this stuff that's back here. And I got all these wires separated for the most part, except the ground here. These wires are extremely hard to work with. It's actually a little warm today, so that's a good thing, because these wires are so thick, they're very difficult to work with when it's cold. And when I set this up the first time, it was very cold outside, and they didn't want to do what I wanted them to do. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I gotta sort this out. All right, I've got all those wires reconnected. Hopefully it works. We don't have any AC power here at the storage lock, but I think it'll work. It should. Anyway, we've been having issues with this thing, so I'm gonna get the model number. I'm gonna see about maybe replacing that this year to see if it fixes the whenever we turn the power on, it trips this thing or the circuit breaker inside when this thing tries to kick on. So I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And if you're interested in how I installed this, I have another video that I did on the complete installation of that. I will leave a link in the description below. But this is a Southwire Surge Guard model 35550. It's a 50 amp surge protector slash voltage. I don't know if it regulates voltage, but it does warn you if the voltage is too low or too high. So yeah, all right, so the next thing I need to do is fix the wall here, because there's some things that are not working correctly, and it kind of like falls down a little bit. And I fixed this a couple years ago, and it is now loose again. You can see it's just kind of held in by some screws that are no longer working. And I used some construction adhesive on it last time, and it really didn't hold, which kind of stinks, because yeah, got to figure out how I'm going to get that to stay on there. So I don't have all the supplies that I need to do what I want to do here, but so this water bay here, it's really loose up here. I think I want to connect this to the steel up here so that it's tight, so when you put the wall in here, it's got something nice and secure to connect to. And I might do something down here as well, make it a little bit tighter on that. But anyway, just the way this is designed is not very good, so we need to re-engineer it, make it better. Definitely make it better. I'm also gonna get the hot water heater ready for the season, which means putting the anode back in. This is our anode from last year. I took it out. I think we can get about another half season out of it. It doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I'll do that next. Okay, I got the anode back in. The only problem is I brought the wrong size socket for this. I really need to buy one to keep at the camper. So anyway, I need to, not to forget that. Although maybe we'll just go to the hardware store today. But anyway, that's finished. On to the next thing. Got a bunch of stuff here that I need to get rid of from last year. These paper towels just find a way of just sitting here. Forget to throw them away. Lots of trash. Lots of trash. Let's go see what Michelle is doing. Do you have a trash can?
It's called the sink.
The sink is a trash can. Okay, awesome. Ooh, magnetic poster hanger frame. Where did you put that? Ah. That? Is that it? Why is it magnetic? You think that's really going to stay up there? I don't think it is.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
As we're going down the road, it's going to bounce and it's going to fall.
No, that's not.
All right, well, here you go. There's everywhere we've visited so far. The problem is you're missing a state.
What's that?
South Carolina.
Why did we go there? Oh, yeah.
When did we go there? We went there last year.
All right, well, you get the honors to put it on.
Awesome. All right. Anybody want to take bets on how long this stays up there while we're driving down the road?
It will stay the whole time, I guarantee you.
All right.
It's not going to just bounce right off that hook.
I predict it's going to fall.
No.
And it's going to fall and get stuck in the slide. And then we open the slide and then it's going to go crashing down into the ground.
If it falls, it's because the plastic thing fell off the wall.
Well, it still would fall.
Why didn't all these other plastic things fall off the wall?
Well, I think one of them did, didn't they?
No.
There, I seem to remember there being something right here.
That was different.
Oh, of course it was different.
It was.
All right, guys, I'm back underneath here. I found a potential problem. So, you know, at the end of the season, we winterize. So we use the pink antifreeze. And I see that this valve here has some color to it. And then down beneath it, there's also some color there. So it looks like to me, you can see this thing is turning. That's not supposed to turn like that. And it looks like they use a PEX clamp on that. So I don't have any PEX clamps, nor do I have the tool to tighten that up. So I'm gonna have to go buy one. I think the tools are probably about 70 bucks. But it might not be a bad idea to have it in the camper, because there's lots of PEX connections everywhere in this camper. And if there's ever an issue, I'd have some spare stuff with us. So yeah. One more thing to fix, and I don't think Home Depot is open today. I'm going to check. If they are, I will go get it. All right, I am now in the shower. Michelle wants me to hook up the handle, which has been sitting in that drawer right there all winter long. It's always a good idea to disconnect all this stuff for the winter, because you never know where water might be sitting. So I'm going to go ahead and screw this thing back together. I need two hands for that, so you guys can't watch. Sorry. The miracle of having a gimbal. Actually rotated this around, so I might be able to show you guys this very exciting piece of maintenance. Yeah. Put the washer in, tighten it up, done. It was that easy. We still have the original shower head for the camper. It works pretty good. Okay, when we have good water pressure, it actually works really good. So, not replacing this right now. One thing I cannot stand about this shower is the handles for the hot and cold and the shower head are offset. They're close to the door or the screen, whatever the heck you want to call this thing. I'd prefer that it be centered, like right about here, not there. So that bugs me. And these things always push out. They don't make these things to last. I'm always pushing these things in. Oh, there's a dead bug of some type. All right, I think we're ready to camp. Hey guys, it's the next day and I'm back up at the camper. I got to take all this stuff out of here again and get this wall mounted back up here and see if I can fix the plumbing on the other side. But first, I wanted to show you guys what I made. I don't know if it's going to work or not yet. Back at home, I made a little L bracket. I don't have any holes in it yet. It's just made out of aluminum. But that's going to go behind here to secure this bottom part. Give it a little bit more rigidity. And then I made this little doohickey. And that's going to go up here. However, I did not bend it enough because there's an angle here. It's not a 45 degree. So I need to bend this more so that it can be secured to this floor joist or whatever you want to call it, frame. So yeah, but we'll work on the plumbing first. Okay, so I'm making an executive decision here. It may be wrong. It may be right, I don't know. But anyway, so this is the siphon hose that we use to siphon like bleach and the antifreeze into the water supply. And I'm thinking that maybe this hose at one time had sat here and it like sat right there and then it like dripped out and down, because even though this thing is spinning a little bit, so was the one down here. I mean, we've never had any kind of leak or anything like that, at least that I know of. It's never been wet down here. But anyway, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to watch it and see what happens. And if it causes me some more grief, I think I'll probably have to cut this off and put a new clamp on that. But it's on there tight, so I think we're okay. But we'll see. I will definitely check it. But I do want to get this wall back up and get it secured, or more secured than it is currently. And that board that came out of the wall over here, I also cut one of those out yesterday using a bigger piece of wood, which I think will be more appropriate for that area. And then I'm going to use some new screw holes in the wall. And then we're going to put some more glue on it too, and hopefully it'll stay put. I may have to come back up here in a couple of days. I don't think I want to re-secure it while it's still wet, because I want it to be good and tight. Good and tight. All right, guys, there it is. Got some heavy-duty construction adhesive behind it. Got 3 screws, and these are cabinet screws. And this thing is pretty secure. I'll let that glue dry before I drill the holes in here for this wall. But anyway, this is what it replaced. This rinky-dink thing, which was much too short. And when they drilled the holes in here for the wall, it actually went into the side of this wall here, so it's kind of scuffed up in the back in a couple of places. But anyway, having this larger piece of wood here should correct that. So yeah, now I'm going to just go ahead and see if I can work on that side and make that a little bit better. Alright guys, I am finished for today. I'm actually kind of happy with how it turned out. However, that twisted piece of aluminum that I made, it didn't work. I needed to bend it a little bit more and it started to rip. So I improvised. I used half of it to make another L bracket. I don't know if you guys can see that back there, but yeah, I just connected it single screw up top and on the side. And this thing is now about as secure as it's going to get now. The only thing I'm not real happy with is down here. This is still kind of flimsy. So when you take the hoses out for the fresh water, it still bounces back and forth. So I think at some point I'm going to put another L bracket on here down at the bottom, and that'll secure this very nicely. I'll probably, I don't know. It really should have two, but I don't know if I want to go through the trouble, because in order to put that on there, I'm going to need to put or take this entire thing apart. But anyway, I'm pleased with how it worked. It's much sturdier up here now, and yeah, that's good. I'm done. I'm going home. That's it for now. I'll probably be back in a couple days. I just got word from the repair shop for the refrigerator that they talked to Norcold, and they're sending a new cooling unit for us. So, well, KZ has got to send us a new cooling unit. So that's kind of where we're at. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't even know if the refrigerator is working at all. We're going camping this weekend, so I'm going to be bringing a cooler along, or lots of ice. So anyway, that's that. Guys, well, I noticed something else when I went inside the camper. Found something else that needs to be fixed. I'll show you guys when I get on the roof. Alright, so I saw a crack in the skylight from down below. However, it doesn't look like it is exposed. That's weird. Why is this thing not working right? Sorry. It does not look like this thing is exposed to the elements, which is good. So I will have to repair that at some point. But it's not an urgency. At least it doesn't look like it's an urgency to me. Yeah. It's always something with these things. So I think my camera's acting up. It's not doing follow focus the way it should be. It's getting stuck. What else is new? That's pretty nice around here. Nice farm over there. Lots of RVs here. Anyway, there's our solar panel, our 170 watt solar panel. It does okay for what we needed to do, but I would like to have more. Like one could go right there, another one right there. Could probably put one right there, even there, but then I would have trouble getting up front. But we could put one over there. We could put a lot of solar panels up here. We've got the room. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna try to get down here without killing myself. Hello, Shadow. I think something died over here in these weeds. It smells really bad.